Hello. I'd just like to tell everybody that I'm indestructible. I cannot be killed. If I do, I'll just come back again. I've already died, came back again. And I'm already dead. I'm already dead. I'm God. I'm Jesus' father. Jesus is my son. He used to talk about me when he was here. He said I was coming, and now I'm here. And I've been through a lot. I should be famous. I wrote a lot of lyrics that got stolen from me, like Eminem's lyrics, Taylor Swift's lyrics, Tupac's lyrics, Biggie's lyrics, Nirvana's lyrics. A whole bunch of people, man. Ever since 1979, I've been writing lyrics, and they've been stolen from me. I should be famous, like I said. I should be a billionaire, trillionaire even. But I've been through a lot. I've gotten over that. And I still throw away my lyrics, hoping that they become famous. That's what I used to do. I'd write them perfect. I wouldn't crumple them up or anything. I would just throw them away. Perfect. And somebody got them, gave them to the artists. The artists take credit for it. But they lie, man. They don't write half their lyrics. All the good hits are from me. I wrote their lyrics. Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson, Johnny Cash even, Elton John, I wrote for. Not every song, but the hits, man. Since 1979, I've been writing the hits. And like I said, I've been through more, man. I've been raped by a girl, by a guy. Girl raped me in the butt. The guy raped me in the butt. I'm God, man. They're gonna pay. All you people that are taking my lyrics, you're gonna pay eventually. Whether it be in heaven or not. And everybody goes to heaven. Everything goes to heaven. I'm God. I created everything. Everything goes to heaven. Aliens, birds, cats, dogs, humans. There is no hell. And even if there was, Jesus killed Satan and took everybody to heaven. That's what they put in the Bible. I don't follow the Bible. I think most of it's baloney. I just follow and listen to Jesus. That's all I know is real. And me. I listen to me. I'm not perfect. But I can say I'm sorry. I can ask for forgiveness through Jesus. Because he's perfect. There's only one perfect person, man. And that's Jesus. There's not going to be another perfect person. Not me, not anybody. Jesus is it. But I've been through a lot. I'm still living. 45. If you don't believe me, that's fine. I'm not asking you to believe me. I'm just getting it out there. I'm speaking it into existence. If you don't believe me, that's fine. I'm not expecting you to believe me. Nobody even knows Nobody even knows that Jesus talked about his Father coming to earth. That's what that was his like main goal, was to tell people I'm coming to earth and tell them about me. And nobody knows me, man. Nobody knows me. Some people know me, and they say, "No, man, he's not God." But God is very simple, man. Very simple. Doesn't need a lot. Beyond my own, no girlfriend, no wife. She left me. We got married. She got rings for us. She got a priest over to her bedroom at her parents' house. And we got married. But then I did something. Well, I think I accidentally took her last name. And that upset me. So I got mad at her. But I shouldn't have, man. That was so cool. I really wanted to marry her. And she really wanted to marry me. So we did. But then I pissed her off. I got mad at her. And she took my ring away, and I forgot about it. The ring would have reminded me, I think. But she took it. She took it back. I must have done something really bad. But I wasn't all there in the head, man. I got schizophrenia. I hear voices. And sometimes crazy thoughts. But I'm on my medicine. I take medicine every day. I get a shot every 2 weeks. I'm smart. I'm not crazy as you think I am. I did a lot of drugs. I still do drugs. I like getting high. It reminds me of heaven. I don't like being sober. I'd rather be high all the time, 24/7. But weed doesn't get me high anymore. So I had to move on to greater pastures. And that don't kill me. I did a lethal dose of fentanyl. And that didn't kill me. It just tasted like shit. Made me sick. It tasted like shit. But I did a big dose of it, man. Big blast. Still alive. I'm not going to die for a while. My heart's too strong. I've been through too much. My heart's so thick right now. I have a thick heart. It's a heavy heart. It's not going to go away. It's not going to let me down. I got a strong mind too. Being a schizophrenic gives you a strong mind when you take your medicine. You can get over it. I can live a normal life without hearing voices and strange thoughts. Even when I get high, I don't hear voices. All thanks to my medicine. It's good. I don't know why people don't take their medicine, man. You gotta tell them, give me the lowest dosage possible. And if that don't work, then I gotta go higher. But you gotta take your medicine every day. But you gotta go on the lowest dosage possible, not the highest. And you get a shot. Get a shot every 2 weeks, so you don't have to take it every day. Or get a shot every month. You don't have to take the pill every day. But you gotta start on the lowest dosage, man. People, I know doctors like to give you a lot because you don't take your medicine and you're probably crazy and they gotta do something about it. So they give you a max dosage because you're too far gone. You gotta go there beforehand, man, on your own. Tell them I need help. I need the lowest dosage possible. If that don't work, give me some more. If I got side effects, then give me another drug. You can take other drugs to get rid of the side effects. I have side effects from my medicine, but I take other drugs, medicine, to counteract the side effects. It's no big deal. I got something good going on right now. And it's going to last for a while. I'm here for a while. And even if I die, I got another body in space. In a spaceship with Jesus. And I got the Force. I got a rainbow power crystal in my right arm. I chopped it off and put on a lightsaber for my right arm. And I chopped off my legs because they kept getting shackled down. So I cut them off. Cut off my legs from the knee down. Put on hover gliders. It's more futuristic over on the east side of the universe. That's where I came from. I actually came, I was the first thing in existence. It was me, and I created everything very best to the very worst. Like the goodest to the worst. In that order. And then when the very worst got there, they took over and they wanted to get rid of things that I created. I said, no, you're not getting rid of anything I created. I decide what I get rid of. So I got rid of everything, including myself. I started over with heaven and the universe. And that's why there's good and bad. Because it first started off good to the very worst, and that didn't work. It didn't last very long. We got way more stuff here now. I could only create so much where I came from. I had a machine with variables. I was a scientist. I was very smart. I didn't do drugs. I had the Force. I had all the powers. I miss those days. I miss not having the Force. Special powers. I want to go back to the east side of the universe, where they have it. I wish the east side of the universe would come here, pick me up, or whatever. There's other life forms out there. I know it, man. I'm an alien. I came from the east side of the universe to here on a spaceship. It's in space. I met up with Jesus on another spaceship, and he told me to go in this machine. So I did. The next thing I know, I'm here. I was in my mom's womb. I remember being in my mom's womb. The only thing I remember is that I just had to keep my eyes shut. I didn't want to open my eyes. I just wanted to sleep until I knew I was gonna leave. I knew what was going on, but I just slept. I didn't want to open my eyes and freak out and everything. I just wanted to sleep. But I remember being there. I remember a lot, man. Comes back to me in flashes. I remember getting raped. I didn't remember at the time. I forgot about it. It was, she hypnotized me or something. No, she tied me down. That's right. She had guys, some of her homies tie me down. Some guys tied me down. I thought it was bros before hoes. And guys tied me down so she could use a strap on to rape me. Never get tied down, man. If a girl asks you to get tied down, don't do it. If a guy asks you to get tied down, don't do it. They're only going to rape you. And then you're only going to like it. And you're only going to hate yourself. Because you have to have it all the time. And you never wanted it. But you got raped. Over and over again. Kept forgetting about it. But it all came back to me. Everything comes back to me, dog. Forget about it so it comes back to me. I'm indestructible. I'm already dead. Jesus keeps bringing me back to life. I won't die. Not for a long time. You can mark my words on that. I'm 45. I probably won't get old until I'm like 65, 70. Then I'll probably have a chance to die. After I live the full life. Only the good die young. Only the strong survive. I survive, man. I have a huge heart. So thick. I can't even get high anymore. I try and nothing happens. Sober. I hate being sober. Wish I could just get high all the time, and I can't get high at all. But I'm God. Clinton Joseph Hammett II. CJ. Born 1979. Been writing lyrics ever since. I'm telling you, man, I wrote Eminem. All his hits. He might come up with all the bullshit that nobody likes. But you know the hits. Those are mine. Taylor Swift, all her hits are mine. Tupac's hits were mine. Biggie's hits were mine. I've been writing the hits ever since 1979, man. Mark my words on that. When you go to heaven, say, who wrote Nirvana? Not Kurt Cobain. C.J. Hammett did. You'll probably win some money doing that. There's money in heaven. And you might not get a lot of it. If you have a lot of money now and you don't give to the poor, you're not getting any money in heaven. You got to start off on low scale. And you got to work your way up if you ever get up. And it's for eternity. So you might be stuck at the bottom of heaven, not being able to reach the sky, not be able to go to other planets and other places. You might be just stuck on the ground. No wings, no way to get up. No money to buy a plane. You're stuck on the ground. No special abilities, no powers, no force. You'll be lame, real lame, ugly. Your true colors show in heaven. You'll be able to tell who fucked up and who didn't. I'm going to be beautiful, man. I already am beautiful. I make myself beautiful. Not by grooming or anything like that. It's my inner. It's my heart. It forms my body. Makes me look handsome. I've been handsome ever since 1979. I could use some grooming. Like my beard's a little rough. I got all this hair on my head. But if I shaved up, man, I could look good. But I don't care, man. I don't really care anymore. I have no girlfriend. And this doesn't help me get a girlfriend, but she'll like me for who I am when I get a girlfriend. She'll see past this nasty shit. And she'll see me for who I am. And then maybe I'll shave. Until then, I'm going to grow it out long. Long beard. God needs a beard. The man needs a beard. Maybe not on his head, but he needs a beard. I didn't figure out who I was until I had a beard. I never grew a beard until I was in my 30s or 40s. 30s, I think. I didn't know I was Jesus' father. I forgot. But it came back to me. I always loved Jesus. I never dissed him or anything like that. I always believed in him. That was the only thing I believed in. I just knew he was real. I knew heaven was real. I knew I was going there. I already gave my soul and my spirit to heaven. A long time ago, when I was a little kid, I said, if anybody tries to take my spirit like hell or anything like that, I want you to have it first. So I gave it to heaven. When I was a little kid in school, it meant that much to me. I said, you take my spirit when I die, heaven. You take it. Or before then. You always have it. That way I'm going to you. I'm going to you when I die, heaven. I'm going to you. Or I'm going to that other body. Either or. I'll have the force, I'll have powers. I'll be living good. I'll have a spaceship. In heaven I'm rich, man. All those lyrics are mine in heaven. And plus I get past payment due. So it keeps piling up, man. Being raped and surviving and not getting pissed. I didn't hit her or anything, man. I still love her, but I don't know. I was mad at her for so long. But I still think about her every day. I wish I could get back together with her. But she cut me off. She blocked me. Can you believe that? She blocked God. her homie, her best friend. We got married. She raped me. I liked it. She kept doing it. I kept forgetting. Broke up with her because I couldn't remember. I just kept feeling it. Kept feeling it getting worse and worse. And she wouldn't tell me the truth. She kept hiding it from me. She wouldn't tell me. She knew I forgot. She knew I was forgetting. And she kept it from me. She wouldn't tell me. She wouldn't stop. Kept getting worse. But she loves me. She still loves me. Love is forever. She loved me enough to get married to me. She'll love me forever. She'll always love me. She says I get as many chances as it takes. She said that. I don't care if she has a boyfriend, I'm her husband. She's cheating on me. She's cheating on me, dude. I haven't cheated on her. I've yet to have sex with another girl. I'm faithful. But it's getting tiring, man. I need a girlfriend. I need to get a divorce or something. I've been through a lot. Still here. Gonna be here for a while. Just like this video is a while. I'm gonna be here for a while. I might never leave. I might never make it back to heaven. No, there is a portal to heaven on the west side of the universe. You can see into heaven through this portal. I put it all the way on the west side of the universe, the very edge. And the universe has grown since then. Because I made heaven and the universe on the basis that it only get better. It just keeps getting better. That's the only thing I made it on. It just gets better. And that's a pretty good thing, man. If it just keeps getting better, that's why it grows. Tomorrow is a better day. The future is better than yesterday. The kids will be smarter, better, stronger. The kids will always be better. Even if we throw a bomb, kids will always be better. Kids will get through it, man. Even if you throw a bomb it away, man. Kids will only get better. You can't stop them from getting better. Because I made it on the basis that it get better. It always get better. Heaven gets better and it grows. Universe gets better and it grows. Earth gets better. Everything gets better. And the universe grows and heaven grows. Earth doesn't grow, but a lot of people grow on it. A lot of things happen on it. Growing to Mars. Mars has got a power crystal. It doesn't have a magnetic field surrounding it, or surrounding the core. Magnetic field is around the core because it's preventing the power crystal from working. It's a rainbow power crystal. I put the magnetic field there at the beginning of time, because it's a rainbow power crystal. It's Jedi and Sith. And that would have been crazy at the beginning of time. Well, there's dinosaurs first. I fast forwarded through the dinosaurs in the beginning of time. I fast forward most of it until when did I stop? I think around after the dinosaurs. I hibernated, and then something woke me up. I was on the east side. I hibernated on the east side of the universe. I flew from the west side. The portal. Went through the portal from heaven to the universe on the west side. Then I flew to Earth, which is in the center of the universe. And I put that magnetic field around the power crystal, because it would have been too crazy to start off with. But now we're cool. Now we have everything under control. We need some excitement. We need the Force. It's about time. Sick of not having any powers. And you can chip away at that power crystal. Once you get there, you can chip away at the power crystal and create lightsabers with the power crystal. This is the rainbow power crystal. We gotta get to the center of the Earth first. Find the machine that's making the magnetic field go. There's a machine in the center of the universe, or center of the planet. Go to it from the South Pole. Don't go through it to the North Pole, because you'll just run into the magnetic field. But if you go through the South Pole to the middle, you'll run into the machine. It looks like an alien machine, like futuristic. It's futuristic. And you probably won't want to mess around with it. But you gotta turn it off. The lights won't go off or anything like that, just the magnetic field. And it'll be cool. Earth will grow. There'll be different types of plants and trees and life forms. It'll be wild. But we need some excitement, or somebody is going to drop a bomb. I bet you any money. If you don't do what I say, somebody's going to drop a bomb. And that's worse, man, than having the Force. Once somebody drops a bomb, man, there's no way you're going to get to the center of the planet. It'll take too long, man. You have to rebuild everything. You have to start over. If you drop a bomb, you got to start over again. And it's going to happen, man. Unless you get to the center of the planet, turn off that machine, give us the Force. You can get the Force through that power crystal. It goes throughout the whole planet. It's radiant, radiates. So you'll have the Force even without a lightsaber. But if you go to Mars, you only get what Mars has as a power crystal. It's probably like orange or red, maybe purple, maybe all three. Those are Sith powers. You get crazy, turn into like vampires and all pale, and it's the dark side of the Force, Mars. It's crazy over there. You don't want to go there, man, unless you're Sith. That's a Sith planet. You want to go to like Jupiter or Pluto. Those got like white, blue, green. Those are the colors of the planet is the colors of power crystal. There's every color in the rainbow on Earth. Like red for lava, white for clouds, blue for water, green for plants. It just goes on from there. Not every planet has white. Not every planet has red. Not every planet has blue. Not every planet has green. Not every planet has orange or red. But Earth does. It's a rainbow, man. It's a power crystal, and I'm telling you, I'm not God for nothing. I'll survive a bomb. Not directly on me, but I could survive, I could survive it. The New World. I could survive in the New World. Once you guys start dropping bombs. I'll survive still then, after then. I don't think all you guys will. I'd rather have the Force. Keep you guys all alive. Till you go to Mars. See, I don't mind killing the Sith because they know better. But I don't like killing Jedi because they're too stupid. There's bad Jedi and good Jedi. Even on the Jedi planet on the east side, there was white, blue, and green on the Jedi planet. And there's good Jedi and bad Jedi. People that wanted to learn Jedi so they could just turn into Sith. Get away off the planet. They had the Force, so they say, "Oh, I'll join Jedi," but they really wanted to join the Sith, or they're just dumb Jedi, or bad Jedi. But the Sith know better, man. I don't mind killing the Sith because they know better. I don't mind killing. I never have. But I don't mind. I'll be forgiven. I'm not going to go out and just kill, but I'm saying I'll protect myself. But there is the Force. I'll have a lot of it. And I will kill the Sith. I'll be a Jedi. I'm a good Jedi. The best Jedi. They call me Skywalker because I can fly with my hover gliders. They're Force sensitive, so I can control them with the Force. I could put the Force into machines to do my bidding. I think it's the Sith power. I had all the powers. I had a rainbow power crystal. Because I could use all of them. Power crystal is not going to help you unless you have the Force. And don't think of everybody getting the Force. I don't think everybody's getting the Force. I think there's only going to be like 200 people that get the Force. Like 100, 200 people in the entire world will have the Force. And you gotta learn it, man. You gotta learn the Force. And you might not be Like, there's a lot of white in the power crystal, but there's not a lot of white users. Like, I might be the only one, but I'll be strong. I'll be your protector. The highest, the most high. Even with this body, I might not need that other body. There's nothing wrong with this body. I got my feet, I got my legs, I got my hands. Might not want to go back to the other body. I don't know if I can actually. It might be it for that body. I don't know. I haven't talked to Jesus in a long time. I pray to him, and he talks to me sometimes. I hear his voice. When my dad died, he told me Grandpa died. Woke me up from a sleep. I was sleeping and I heard Grandpa died. Somebody told me this voice told me Grandpa died. I'm like, what do you mean Grandpa died? He's already dead. I'm like, they must be talking about my dad. And he did die that day. Like an hour or two after. And I miss him. But I know he's proud of me. I know he's rich. I know he's rich in heaven. My whole family is. Well, not my whole family, but the people that love me, that were there for me. Because not my whole family hasn't been there for me. But the ones that were, they'll be rich. They'll have it made. They'll probably have the force. Like my mom. My mom's high up. When she dies, she'll be high up in heaven. When my sister dies, she'll be high up in heaven. When my brother dies, he'll be high up in heaven. My other sister dies, she'll be high up in heaven. My grandparents are high up in heaven. Jesus, my son, is high up in heaven. If I have a daughter, she'll be high up in heaven. If I have another son, he'll be high up in heaven. I think I can have more kids. I have one son right now, but I think I can have more. I might want a daughter or something. Name her Bonnie. Bonnie and Clint. We'll be 2 peas in a pod. Like Grandpa used to say. Yeah, I'll be here for a while. I just hope to get the force. Have you guys traveled to the center of the planet yet? Have you made it that far? Because I'm 45, man. I'm in my prime. I can still be a Jedi. I'll grow younger. When you get the force, you'll get younger. You'll live longer. Like Yoda. I could be like Yoda. Live 500 years or something. If I had the force. People that get it, they'll live for a long time unless they die from a lightsaber or something. Or I think you control bullets with your mind. You can stop the bullets. But you can't. You can stop the lasers too. If you have the ability. It's all if you have the ability. And there's blue and green. That's what you start off with. Blue and green is the easiest to learn. Sith is the evil side. And some people will have it. Some people will have it. It depends if they use it or not. And how they use it. Because there's good Sith. There's good Sith. But they don't fuck with me. The evil Sith fuck with me. That's what I mean, they know better. The Jedi fuck with me. I was a Jedi, but I was undercover. Like the Sith thought I was Sith. Jedi knew I was Jedi. The Sith didn't know what I was sometimes. It depends. If I was undercover, but then I could walk right into a building. They thought I was Sith. But then I would go on another planet. They didn't know I was Sith. So they would try to scan me with all these readers. They couldn't read me. They didn't know if I had the Force or not. It's a long story, but I had these trinkets for every reader they had. And I had it cloaked. So they couldn't see it. But it would jingle. And they couldn't figure it out. So they put me in the back of the line, shackled up. And I'd use my Force powers eventually to break free of the shackles and just leave on the back end of the line. They had all these people in shackles in a line, moving them one place to another. And they kept running into me. I would get caught on purpose. I just like to fuck with them, man. They couldn't figure me out. They kept putting me in the back of the line. I kept escaping. And then eventually they had these Force-sensitive shackles, which if you used the Force, they would cut off your feet. They would collapse on your legs, on your feet, and chop off your feet. So that's what I did. I chopped off one of my feet, and I left. I escaped. But then I chopped off from my knees down with surgery. I had a surgery. I paid the surgeon to chop off my knees down. Put on hover gliders. Force sensitive. So I could fly if I wanted. I was always the tallest person there. So when he came there and was taller, I just used my Force powers to go a little taller. I would go down the sidewalk or whatever. I'd go up over people. And come back down, go up over people. Come back down, go up over people. I was a riot, man. They loved me. I had illusion power. So the Sith, one time they were in this cantina, with all these other people that lived on the planet. It was a bar. And I made them think they were in a insane asylum. And they couldn't get out. And everybody at the bar was laughing their ass off, dude. Watching these Sith go crazy. They couldn't get out, man. They couldn't find a way out. They thought they were in an insane asylum. Dude, I used to have fun, man. I didn't kill anybody. I just had fun. And Darth Vader was a robot. This robot that nobody wanted to take care of. It was this little robot. There was a big robot. It was tall, but The parts, it was old. The parts were real fragile. He wanted to be rebuilt. Nobody would rebuild them. So I rebuilt him into Darth Vader. With my powers. He was a machine. I put my powers in him. So Darth Vader has my powers. I don't know if he's alive or dead. That I don't know. Star Wars isn't necessarily all true. Like Darth Vader's true. I was named Skywalker. That's true. I was named Annie when I was a kid. They called me Annie. And I was in a pod race that I won. And they did find me on that planet, that slave planet, on the sand planet. I used to go back there and get, that's where I used to get caught by the Sith. That's where I grew up, on that planet. But I was a man. They perceived me as a little kid. Because I had the Force. I was strong with the Force. They looked at me, I was a little kid, but I was always tall. And they kept looking down on me. And some people that had the Force could see this. They say, why are they always looking down on you? I'm like, because they see this little kid. They see Annie. And I'm a grown man. And they say, yeah, I know, they keep looking down at your knees. Dude, I had fun, man. I had a lot of fun back then. Not no more. Now this life has been a lot of heartache without the Force. It's hard without the Force. Not everybody's getting the Force. Like I said, only maybe 200 people. So you might not think it's that important, but the earth will grow. It'll change. It'll get better. Better world. And the people that have the Force, they'll help you, man. Think of a Jedi. Not everybody can have a lightsaber. Only Jedi. And Sith, maybe. If they find it. If they can get one. But there is good Sith. So maybe maybe it won't be so bad. There's bad Sith and there's good Sith. There's good Jedi, bad Jedi. It'll be the same. That won't change. Still be good people, bad people, people with technology, people with Force. Technology's still going to grow. People with the Force are smart. They can see the future. They can know when you're lying. They can read your thoughts. You know, when Jesus was a boy, he flew back to the east side of the universe to see me. He went to the Jedi Temple to see me as a kid. He flew back here. He flew back there. I told him he had to leave or else he'd die. And he needs to die on Earth. It's more important that he goes to Earth and live his life there for when I come, it'll be better. And Jesus did a great job, man. He made the whole world better. Everybody knows his name. Most famous person ever. Maybe I don't know if I'll ever be famous. Man, I don't know. If he's the first, I might be the last. On earth. No force. He had the force without having a power crystal. He could walk on water, that means he could fly. Imagine being able to fly and never doing it. He could walk on water, that means he could fly. And he never flew. Well, I don't know, maybe he did. Maybe he did fly every once in a while. And nobody was looking. Maybe that's what he did with the 40 days and the 40 nights. With the fasting. Maybe he flew away. To space or something. But yeah, as a kid, he came to the east side of the universe looking for me. See, when I met Mary, I thought I was on the east side of the universe. But I was on Earth. And I used my powers on her. She was in this tent. And there was other people around. It was this village full of tents. And there was other people. I went in the tent to be with her. We were supposed to have sex, but we didn't. I just used my powers on her. And everybody asked me what happened. Because there was a loud bang and light shot down or something. Or light shot up, light shot down, I don't know. Can't remember. But people were talking to me afterwards. Like, what happened? What happened? What'd you do? I said, I used my powers on her. They said, you didn't have sex with her. I said, no, I just used my powers on her. I thought I was on the east side of the universe, man. I don't know how I got here. I don't know how I got here. Got there. All the way back then. Thought I was on the east side of the universe, man. But it wasn't. It was here. Jesus found me, man. Then I came back to him. I came, after the Sith found out that I was undercover, I had to leave. I came back to Earth on a spaceship, met up with Jesus. I don't know if he's orbiting Earth, or is he just, there's golden mirrors around the spaceship. These droids followed me with these golden mirrors, and they put them around his spaceship. They look like gold, like a gold mirror. It's a gold mirror or whatever. And these droids are holding it up, surrounding the spaceship. I don't know where it is. Is it just orbiting somewhere where we eventually fly back to it? Or is it orbiting Earth? I don't think it's orbiting Earth, because we probably know about it. It must be just floating around somewhere, waiting for what? I don't know. I'd like Jesus to come back. Come get me. Bring the Jedi with them before the Sith get here. Darth Vader. I think he wants to kill me. He almost did one time. But Obi-Wan saved me. Obi-Wan was real. He saved me, dude. From Vader. But Vader's still alive, I think. Last I know, he was alive. And the Jedi left. I thought they were supposed to meet me here. I thought they were supposed to be here before me. Because I told them to leave before I left. I don't know where they went. I thought they were supposed to come to Earth. So unless they're here secretly hiding, I don't know. They better say something before the Sith get here. Unless Vader wiped them all out. Maybe he did. So the Sith will get here first then. I don't know. Either we drop the bomb, the Sith are getting here, and the Jedi are getting here. Those three options, I guess. You turn off that machine, let the power crystal go, radiate. That's about it. I know there's a war coming if we don't do something. It involves Americans, the United States. They're going to make a war. They're going to cause one. Well, they're going to be in a war. Because nothing's going on. It's been years and years. Bored. Boredom. We can get into a war because of boredom. Need to use the military. It's about time, you know? Who should we beat up? You know we're going to win the war. They'll probably drop a bomb or something if, you know, they might. But we'll win the war. You know we will. That's why I like having guns here. Nobody wants to come here. Because we got guns. Lots of them. I don't like guns. I'll never have one. I'll have a lightsaber. But I won't have a gun. I don't like guns. I like a lightsaber. I guess that's all for right now. Let me know what you think. If you watch this whole video, at least it's interesting. It's different. I'm God. I told you how I created everything. I told you I'm Jesus' father. I told you I've been raped. All my music has been stolen from me, my lyrics. I should be famous already, a billionaire, if not a trillionaire. I wrote a lot of songs, man, like 1,500 songs. 500, 1,000 songs in my lifetime. That all became famous. The hits. And I haven't received any money or credit for any of it. I just throw away my songs to become famous. I wrote a whole bunch down in 1999, like Eminem and Taylor Swift and Kanye West and Drake and Kenny Chesney in 99. And they still release shit. Eminem's still releasing shit. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg are still releasing shit. And I wrote it all in 99. All the hits. They might come up with the fillers, but I come up with the hits. You know it's a hit because I wrote it. What else? I did fentanyl, didn't die. Somebody left me fentanyl in my house. I smoked it, didn't die. They wanted to kill me. I pissed them off. They wanted to kill me. So they put fentanyl in my house, knowing that I'd smoke it. Just left it on my table. I'm like, oh, what's this? Brand new rock. Nah, it was fentanyl. Tasted like shit. Nastiest thing ever. Should have killed me. Didn't even get... I got a little sick. Not much. Just tasted awful. I had to keep drinking water. I had to keep drinking water, man, because it tasted so nasty. I took a big, huge blast. Dude, huge blast, man. Should have been dead. Still smoke weed, but I don't get high. Sober. Cough and everything. Unbelievable. Took a big blast. But my battery's about to run out. So I gotta go. But let me know. If you think I'm crazy, I told you I'm on my medicine. I am crazy. Sometimes. Sometimes my medicine don't work. I gotta go to a new medicine. But I always take my medicine. I don't want to be crazy. I can't handle it. It's too much. Get in trouble. Last time I got in trouble with the law, I was stupid. Thought they were fake cops. They almost shot me with a taser. Because I was getting too close. Hitting on the female cops. I was trying to talk to the female cops, and one cop said, "Hey, I'm going to tase you." I'm like, oh, shit. Back in the house. Go back in the house, CJ. I don't like being crazy. Get in trouble. I don't like getting into trouble. I have to pay fines and I wish cocaine was legal. I think eventually it will be in certain cities. I think the government should run at least cocaine. We get a lot more money from it, man. Our military will be way better. We'll get out of debt. Make 10 times the amount of money off than you do with weed from cocaine. Get the dealers off the streets. That's what the biggest problem is, man, the dealers. Because they front people and they steal shit and they come late and they never come and then, that's how, it's the dealers, man, that make it so bad. If the government ran it, it would be a lot better, man. Give all your money to the government, man. You'd still make a lot of money. People would still go broke over it. They go broke over drinking. They go broke over weed. Anything, man. That's why the government should run it all. Give all your money to the government, man, for drugs. That's the way it should be. Give all your money to the government. The government can do what it wants with it. Military, schools, whatever, man. You're losing out, man. Government's losing out. Weed's not even legal in every state. How stupid is that? How can it not be legal in every state? That's ridiculous. We should start a war over that. I'll vote for whoever legalizes cocaine. But until then, I'm not voting for anybody. So that's one vote you're missing out on. Congratulations. I bet you there's going to be a lot more, too. Nobody votes, man. You get all the druggies that vote for you. If you say, I'll legalize cocaine. You'll get voters. Imagine all the people, the druggies that don't vote. They'll go and vote. You have all those voters. You have all those people giving you money. They go to you instead of you go to them. It'll be cleaner, better. Just let people get high, man. What's the big deal? People want to die, overdose. Let them die and overdose, man. I don't mind. If I died over an overdose, I don't care. I'm 45. What do I have to do anymore? I lived my life. I had my lyrics stolen from me. I got raped. And, I'm still here. It's boring. Video games suck. I'm sick of the video games, man. They all suck. They're all made for little kids. They don't have no man game. A real game. Like World of Warcraft vanilla when it's fresh. There hasn't been one of those in forever. Maybe Dune. Isn't Dune coming out with an MMO? Maybe that'll be alright. I need a real game. Sick of all these man sucks. NCAA should be good. But my battery's gonna die, and I'm getting off topic. So, I just have to talk to you later.